Okay, so in preparation for creating the fly facing, we do want to make sure that our pattern is has a right angle here at the center front, where the waistline and the center front meet. We also want to make sure that we have a line or a segment defined by a point here that it's 7 inches down from the waistline. This is a little bit off, so I can adjust that by bringing this point down and then right click and selecting the correct line to make it 7 inches. Okay. The next thing I want to do is check my sewing. I don't want this entire crotch to be sewn anymore because we're going to put a zipper in. So delete that, and I'm going to add in the sewing just below my 7-inch point. To create the J curve, I'm going to begin by doing an offset line here by 1.5 inches. If it's checked as extend, I do not need that to be extended, so I'm going to hit OK to be done with that. And then I do want to make sure that that line is extended to my pattern outline. So I'm going to click on that point, extend and trim, and add point to pattern outline. And I'm going to complete the beginning of my J curve with a internal polygon line connecting these 2 points down here. When I select the point that's the intersection, I'm going to select whichever internal line I like. And then when it's highlighted, I'm going to right click on that point to join the overlapping points. And then finally, I'm going to smooth curve that point, dragging it, holding and dragging until my curve hits my center front. Okay. Now you can see this is occurring on my Where is Right pant as well. And so we can remove that by removing linked editing and then just deleting the J curve on that side. We could have done that before, but it doesn't matter at what point. Okay, and now we're going to make the facing. So this is just a matter of tracing that piece that we just made, selecting all the lines, right-clicking as a trace, releasing on our desktop, and then in Transform Pattern, I'm going to go ahead and flip that horizontally. With it highlighted, I might as well go down and bond it. And now I'm going to do my sewing. So I'm going to do the center front, where I'm going to do a segment sew, change that angle to turned, and then all the other segments are going to be sewn likewise. So this is opposite orientation because they're going to be turned onto itself. And then these ones are sewn as normal. Again, make sure that these are turned opposite. With this highlighted, I'm going to strengthen it. In my 3D window, I will then superimpose under, and I can go ahead and simulate that. Okay. Everything looks like it's behaving, so we can move on to the next step.